Hi, this is Lou from Lou's Antiques and Collectibles, and we buy and sell stuff for our antique booths in two antique malls, Maumee Antiques in Maumee, Ohio, and Plaza Antiques in Lincoln Park, Michigan. And I am at Lincoln Park, Michigan right now, and I'm at my friend's booth, booth 88, and she loves how I do the colors, so I'm going to kind of try to restyle this for her. I'm kind of limited on time, but we're going to give it a shot. So I started with putting all the blue over here, and as you see as it goes here, you'll realize I have too much blue. It's just not going to fit in there. So we started with the blue over there, and she already had quite a bit of yellow and green on the shelf next to it, so I think that's what we're going to go with there. Sometimes best plans are changed, so you have to kind of go with the flow on these things. So I was trying to incorporate some white into that dark shelf, because those dark shelves, unless you put a spotlight right on them, they're kind of hard to see. So I tried to incorporate some white, but like I said, the blue didn't end up staying there. I ended up putting it actually over here. So sometimes you have to change your mind on things. So I'm starting to incorporate the blue over here in the back of the shelf, and I'm putting all the tall things in the back first. And that picture was actually there. And I put some books and some trays and all kinds of stuff to incorporate that blue on that shelf there. So we're starting to do that. It's looking pretty decent. We got a few more things we have to put in there. And now on this shelf over there, we're going to do the red and the Christmas stuff. So I think that that'll work better there. And then we'll just go ahead and finish this blue shelf. Now this job took me 2 days. I didn't have a lot of time each day, so I probably could have spent 3-4 more days in this booth to really get it how I like it. But I think it turns out pretty good. So there's the shelf with the red, and we have the yellow and green there. And here is our blue here. So we got those two things relatively accomplished with some more blue down here on the bottom. So we have a lot of stuffed animals in the corner. I'd like to pull those out maybe next week and incorporate more of the Christmas that's all throughout the booth, all into that one area. Now in the front here, we're going to go ahead and do purple and black. I wanted to pull out her Easter stuff so people could see that. That'd be the first thing they would see into the booth. So here we go. We got that blue done, and we have the red done. And this was done pretty much all on the first day. And like I said, I would love to spend hours and hours in here, because this is fun for me. I love to organize stuff like this. I know other people don't, but I think it's kind of fun to take a booth that's kind of all different colors and kind of coordinated so it looks like it's more organized. And hopefully her sales go up. So here we are on day 2. I got a ladder with me today. Those poinsettias are really bothering me that are surrounded in the booth. I'm going to put them all in one area because this is going into spring. And although they might sell, I think that that's probably not going to be our focus. So we'll put them all over here. And if people are interested in those, great, they can have them. And if not, they'll just be in one area. So I got all the poinsettias and the trees on the top of that red shelf, and a lot of the Christmas on the top shelf of that bookcase too. Up here, I'm going to do some natural colors. I have one tree up there that I couldn't fit on that red shelf, but it's just gold and silver. It's a glass tree up by that little chair there. So we're going to leave that there because it'll kind of go with my new styling on the top. And there's some pink confetti stuff in those glasses, and I wanted to move that. I did forget to do that, but that's fine, because we're going to end up doing pink on that end anyways. So we're starting to get all our natural colors in on the top, moving things around a bit. I think this shelf here, I'm going to do the pink stuff. And there's a really pretty vase back there that nobody is seeing that's blue. I got to get that pulled out. So you can see that vase there. Now this side here, I wasn't going to do this shelf, but I really think it'd be a great green shelf. The top has a lot of Christmas, and I had to move that all out of there. And we have this big file cabinet thing that I'd like to get kind of pushed in a little bit better. So we got green on there. We're still working on this shelf here, and I really want to move that big file cabinet so it's not hanging out in the middle of the booth. I think I'm going to take that shelf there and shimmy it all to the left and try to get that file cabinet in there. We got lots of electronics. It's kind of hard to display electronics and make them look good, but it is what it is. So, and they are saleable, so we want to make sure they're in there. There's some more Christmas stuff I found kind of in the corner lurking. I'm going to try to get that on the red shelf. And we got the file cabinet in. Hooray! And look at that beautiful blue vase with all those things hanging out of it. Very cool. The bottom here was a bit of a mess. I needed to pull all that stuff out of the bottom and incorporate it into the shelves. We're doing better on our green. We still got to pull some things out. And that top poinsettia, I don't know if we'll get to that today, but we're going to try. It's just kind of bothering me. So it's looking better. We got the green going. We got some things down there that need to be resurfaced. I ended up putting some pots and pans I found kind of shoved in the corner in that area. They were like brand new. They were really nice. So in the corner there, we pulled out all of our stuffed animals and we are incorporating them within the booth there and whatever color shelf that it goes with. So they were kind of in a big basket and nobody could see them. So I wanted to pull them out and so people can see everything. So we got our top pretty good. We got a lot of stuff out of that hanging basket. And we're going to go to the front here now. And in the front, we have a mixed assortments of things. I didn't want to mess around with our china cabinet too much. I did try to color coordinate it a bit. And then this area, I'm going to do all natural tones also. So look, we ended up with our yellow and orange shelf. That looks pretty good. We got that one all done. The red is looking pretty good. And there's a bunch of stuff down in there I need to pull out. I don't even know exactly what that is. But we're going to pull all that out. So we're going back into the booth and I pulled out all those little items there. And there was some cool small items in there. And I thought, what? People don't even see these. I'm going to definitely get these out. So it seemed a little choppy, but it's I was kind of all over the place in this booth. So bear with me. But we got that all that stuff underneath pulled out. And we got our blue shelf looking pretty good. And the top is natural. That Mardi Gras picture, not my favorite spot, but it would be real difficult for me to move. And I figured the big stuff I'd kind of leave for her to handle. Our yellow and orange is looking pretty good. We got all those stuffed animals out of the corner. We just got 2 big ones in there. And our Christmas and red shelf is looking pretty good. We got all the poinsettias on the top. And what we did is pull out of the red stuff from the front and put it on a shelf that was sitting right next to it. So that is looking better, I think. I think it looks good. Hopefully her sales will go up. It was a lot of fun. And we got all the poinsettias on the top, kind of in the corner for now because that's not the major focus this time of year. So they're the bigger items, as you see. I didn't move, like that big lamp. I didn't move. And the clothing, I didn't have time to do. So I would have liked to organize that a little bit better. But I was on a tight schedule this day, and it was kind of difficult. So we're going to go out to the front, and we got the purple and black going on here. I did pull some of the natural stuff out of there and put purple and black. The red walls are, I don't know, I would paint them white, but that's a big job. So I don't know if she's interested in doing that or not. But in the future, probably best to put just red things there. Those pictures on the bottom, I found them in a corner. They were awesome. I almost bought them both. They were beautiful. So we have our display case here. We have it somewhat color coded. And then we have all our natural colors here in the front. And that red wall just throws me off. But it is what it is. So that'll be up to her in the future if she wants to go ahead and paint that or not. So it'd be great at Christmas time. They have the red wall. But anyways, I got it kind of natural tones on that side. So that's looking pretty good. And this lamp, I'm not going to move that lamp. It's all, the cords are all wound up in there. But I did take the poinsettia off that top. It was bothering me. I had to redo that. And I put it down over there by on the floor with the red stuff. So anyways, it's looking pretty good. I think a little bit more time on this, maybe another day or so, and she'd really have quite the beautiful booth hiding that I hope her sales went up because I really pulled a lot of stuff out. So this is Lou from Lou's Antiques and Collectibles saying goodbye, and we'll see you again. Bye.